Yes. Good morning, champions. Good morning, champions. Today is another day for everyone who is here to make a change in his life. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mubiru Spirito. I am from Uganda, Masaka. I come from Masaka. Masaka is one of the town we have here in Uganda. I'm a businessman. I started Royalq, it was 2021 through my friend. That means from August this year, I'll be making 2 years in this amazing business. That means, ladies and gentlemen, that time is flying. Okay? If you are not taking care, you may not know that time is running very fast. Okay? So that means it is so useful to us to make sure that we make each time we have count, because what you need to know that each day someone is getting aged. And each day that is passing away, our time to live is reducing. The moment you start realizing that, that's when you become more serious about life when you are working. But some people, they do Royalq as if they are going to live like 100 years. Okay, before I get started, let me welcome different people on this call. Okay, let me welcome different people on this call. First of all, I welcome all leaders who have attended today. You know, sometimes when they talk about leaders, the starters think that they are talking about the leader Julius, the leader OBM, and so on. No. Every person who activated his robot is a leader. Okay? It is only your mindset. It is only you to decide that now I'm a leader or I'm a follower. You know, it is us who make the choice. Okay? It is us who make the choice. Now, I would advise every person, don't make a decision of remaining as a follower. Make a decision of becoming a leader in your business as soon as possible. So, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome all leaders on the call. So let me start with the leader Emmanuel. I think then another leader, that is leader Kato Abdi. Then let me go to another leader, that is leader Beatrice. Then I've seen leader Salah, leader Silver Transformer, leaders Rosemel, then leader Joseph, leader Rejoice, leader Preshi, leader Pranila J, leader Omar, leader Narunga, leader G, then I've seen leader Loli, leader Lilian, leader Kalanga, then Ken Libel, leader Jim, leader Gisle. This is our grandpapa. We have Good Luck. We have leader Florina, Salicias, leader Busura, Bugembe Mahat. We have leader Yes, I'm sorry. Network issues. I'm from Africa. We have network issues. Okay, but we are used to it. Once it gets destabilized, you just need to wait a little bit, and then it comes back. Now I believe I'm back. I'm back. I've been welcoming different leaders. Okay, I've been welcoming different leaders. I've seen leader Abigail. I've seen leader Adija Koj. Then I've seen leader Peter. Then leader A. June. I've seen leader Anthony Mendy. Then I've seen leader Benjamin. Then lastly, leader Boniface. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for attending. Thank you for attending today. Today's a new day. Today is a new day. Then after welcoming different leaders, then let me talk about the ranks. Okay, let me talk about the ranks we have. I believe on this call we have V1s. You are most welcome. Thank you for attending. Then we have V2s. Okay, if you are a V2, go on the chat. Okay, let me start with the V1s. If you are a V1, just go on the chat and type 1. I remember when I was starting, I started as a V1. What do you need to know? Everyone started like you. Every person on this call started like you. And ladies and gentlemen, what you need to know, every person started alone. Okay? Every person started alone. And the reason why some people grow fast, others grow slowly, it is because some people make a decision to become their own leaders very fast. And the others, yes, they fast one. If you're a V1, hey, if you're a V1, type 1. I'll not read the name. I'll not read the name, but I just want to see whether people are getting me. Okay? Don't worry, I will not read the name. I will not read the name. You know, some people don't want to be told that they are V1s. Just go on the chat and type 1. Just go on the chat and type 1. I've told you, every person you see on this call, every leader who has ranked up, they started like you. They started alone. But once they started, some of them, actually, the majority decided to wait for the people who sponsored them to work for them. And those very few, for them, they were wise at start. They said, I'll not wait my upline to work for me. Let me take charge of my own business. That's why today you can recognize them as V2s, V3, V4, V5, up to V6. Right, thank you very much, V1s. What I can tell you, it is just time, okay? What I can tell you, it is just time. It is just time. You have a choice of going to any rank that you are desiring to go to. Okay, with that response, with that good response from V1s, let me welcome all V2s. Let me welcome all V2s. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm welcoming all the V2s that we have on this call. Okay, if you are a V2, this one I'll read their names. Okay, if you are a V2, just go on the chat and type 2. Just go on the chat and type 2. Just be hurry. Just be hurry. Just go on the chat and type 2. Just go on the chat and type 2. I've seen leader Albert Peter. This is a V2. Okay. Okay. I've seen another person. Let me see. Let me see another person. Let me see another leader. Let me see another leader. Let me see another leader. I've seen leader Chodvik Bibo all the way from Kenya. This is also a V2. Okay. I believe. All right. We have leader Obi. Obi. This is a, yes, Obi is a V2 also. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I believe those are the only one that we have today. And then let us go to V3. Let us go through V3. Let us go to V3. If you're a V3, please just go on the chat and type 3. Just go on the chat and type your rank. Just go. You people, you must be proud of your ranks, of where you are. Okay? Because if you don't appreciate what you have, then there's no way you work for what you don't have. You know, some people, they usually don't appreciate what they have. Okay? So if you are a V3, just go on the chat and type. If you are a V3, just go on the chat and type 3. Just go on the chat and type 3. Right, I've seen leader Silver Transformer. Right, thank you for being with us. He's a V3, all the way from Uganda. And then I believe we only have leader Silver Transformer. Okay, I believe only have leader Silver Transformer. Then we have leader Frank Nice. Okay, all the way from Uganda. Thank you for being with us. All right, we only have, for today, we only have 2 V3s who have attended. Okay, then let us go to V4s. Let us go to V4s. If you are a V4, if you are a V4, just go on the chat and type your rank. If you are V4, just go on the chat and type your rank. Today is not a day for explaining how you attain these ranks. I'm just here to appreciate the work they did, and that's why I read their names. If they, you mean today we don't have any V4? You mean today we don't have any V4? We mean today we don't have any V4? We mean today we don't have? All right, let me go to V5s. Then I will stop because I don't think that we have a V6 on this call. With this one, that I don't need to tell them, all right, because they are known. They are the usual suspects. So we always have the first one is Reader OBM all the way from Nigeria, is the V5. Then next, that is Reader Julius all the way from Uganda. All right, thank you for attending. Now, let me go straight to my presentation. Someone has been asking me here, what is the lesson today? What is the lesson today? Now he wants to be faster than the teacher. You know, at school we used to have those students. We used to have them who are too fast than their teachers. Okay, so I'm the teacher and I'm the one who prepared what to teach. Just give me attention, then we go ahead. Thank you very much for that first session. That has been our first session. It is so useful because if we don't talk about what I've talked about, people, they may think that everyone is a V1 or a V2. Okay, yet people have worked hard and they have ranked up. For today, I'm here to talk about signals and presets. That is trading. Okay, though I take long to talk about it. I take long to talk about it, but because I don't miss trainings, I've learned. And if you invite me to talk about it, I can do it. Though that is not my favorite topic, okay, or game that I enjoy most. My favorite game in this business is networking. But today, I'm here for presets and signals. All right, allow me, ladies and gentlemen, to share my screen. Allow me, ladies and gentlemen, to share my screen, and then we go ahead. Okay. Let me share my screen, ladies and gentlemen, and then we go ahead. So, ladies and gentlemen, our topic, someone who has been asking me, our topic is about signals and preset. Okay. So our tool is called Royalq. We are using a tool called Royalq. Ladies and gentlemen, with Royalq, you have a choice. You can decide to automate your robot and sleep, or you can decide to use the signals. Okay. Now it is up to you. Okay. It is up to you as a trader and according to your potential. You know, it is so nice. It is so nice to automate the robot, but at the end of the day, capital is our major enemy. Okay. Sometimes when your capital is still low, you cannot work as a millionaire. Okay, let me use that. Okay. You need to struggle and fight. People with big money, for them, they reach a time when they are no longer working for money, but instead their money are working for them. And when it comes to low earners, for us, or if you are a low earner, you just need to accept that you are in a state of still working for money. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, the beauty about Royalq, it is you to make a choice. It is you to make a choice. And you can decide to fully automate your robot through what we call USDT market. Okay? And with this, you have to plan. If you decide that I'm going to automate my robot, you have to decide to plan for 47.2% drop. That means you must be willing, you must be having capital that is enough to enable you to buy at least below 47.2%. So without going any further, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to talk about this. I'm going to talk about it in a good faith, okay? And maybe to help someone to wake up. I always see new people who just start the business when they are complaining that I'm not making money because someone who sponsored me is not helping me. Okay? I always see those messages on one of our groups. But what I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, here in Royalq, we are a one family. Okay? Here in Royalq, we are a one family. With this, what I mean is that If someone who introduced you to the business is not serious, okay, now it becomes your responsibility to look around, okay, with the family that you are working with and identify someone who can help you. If you fail, at least make sure that you attend daily trainings so that you can learn what they teach. Otherwise, if you base your success to the person who introduced you to the business, that means you have not yet decided to work. Okay? However much, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, however much your upline is so hardworking. Now, like me, my upline is Leader Julius. But ladies and gentlemen, if I don't work, Leader Julius cannot make me successful in the business because he cannot place people under me all the time. No. He cannot take my robot if I cannot set signals and presets and start doing it for me. No, that one cannot happen. First of all, there's no any salary that I can pay him to do that for me. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, that one has been just a by the way, and to make someone to focus and learn what you are supposed to learn. So, I've been telling you that Royalq is so amazing. Okay? You can decide to make it automated so that for you don't check. Okay? You are not always on the groups to see which signals are they dropping and then gun set. However, it has the condition you must follow. You must be in position to plan for at least 47.2% drop. Okay? And then you must use what we call a double up bar. I will show you it later. Then, if you are going to automate your robot, you want your robot to be automated, or you don't have time, you are busy, okay? You must allocate sufficient capital. That means capital is key. Everyone would have liked to use it, but capital is always our major challenge. And surprisingly, when people cannot allocate sufficient capital, they start blaming the robot that it's not working. Now, how would you like the robot to work for you when you cannot provide sufficient capital? You know, sometimes we need to be true to ourselves. Before you blame the robot that is not working, can you allocate sufficient capital that is necessary for the robot to trade for you? I've seen people on the groups who are complaining that someone who introduced me to Royalq, he told me that the robot is going will be doing everything for me. And when you ask them, how much do you have in your digital exchanger? Some say 100, I have $50, I have 20. Now, with the 50 and 20, you people, how can the robot use that? Yet you need to buy at least 47.2 deep. Now, how can the robot divide that 50 into 47 drops? Eh? So, if you have allocated sufficient capital, the robot will then have a very high chance of choosing positions for you. I hope someone you have noticed that. Okay, I'll not repeat, but I believe you have been noting. Let me go ahead. Now we have what we call signals. Okay, we have what we call signals and presets. Then let's calculate. I've told you that you need to at least to plan for 47.2% drop. Now, let us calculate. How can you calculate this? Okay. How can you calculate this? On any coin that you've decided to trade, okay, on any coin that you have decided to trade, first of all, our first buy is always 15. I saw Royalq made some adjustment, and now you can use 10, but let me use 15. Okay, with 15, let us assume that we are going to use 7 margin calls. Whenever you open any coin, you will find 7 as your call margin or margin call limit. Though you can set above or less, but now, since we are talking about the preset, you want to automate your robot, let us assume that you are going to take 7. And then, ladies and gentlemen, just look at this. You can decide. I don't know whether people are getting me. Let me get a penny here. And I try to point what I'm talking about. This is it. That is the first buy. Now, the first buy amount is the amount of money someone would like to start with. Okay? So here, our first buy is 15. I think always you have been attentive. I've not seen any leader who have advised us to enter with all your money at once. Like when you have $100, you make your first buy 100. Okay. When you have $1,000 and you make your first buy in amount 1,000 USDT. No. Once you do that, that means you don't have a chance of buying low. Okay. Why shouldn't I enter all my money at once? It is because you will miss more chances of winning big profits. Recently, I've remembered this. Recently, people have been complaining about the red color in the market. Recently, people have been complaining about the red color in the market. Today, I've been chatting on one of our groups, and I've told them that I believe today, all of you can agree with me that during red color, during the time when the market is not good, it is a chance for everyone to make money. I don't know. Let me first come back here on the call and see whether someone is agreeing with me. Okay. Now, let me first show you this. Ladies and gentlemen. Then, after that, I will ask my question I want to ask you. Okay. Now, today, just look at this. Just look at this. This is what has happened since yesterday. See the percentage change in the market. Just look at the percentage change in the market. But when this coin was in negatives, people were complaining that the business is not paying, the business is bad. But now, in just one day, just look at the percentage change. This one, 26, 9, 17, 9, 20, 19, 8, 4, and so on. So, ladies and gentlemen, the biggest challenge we have, if you can ask me that, Mubiru, what the biggest challenge you have seen in Royalq or since the time you started trading is to change people's mindset and understand the time of making money. Okay? Yes, I am aware that people don't understand when the real time of making money, because when the real time of making money comes, that's when people start complaining. Yet, it is just a given opportunity given to everyone to stock more. Okay? Because once you stock more, when the coins are in red, you reap more when they change to green. Okay? When you stock more, when their coins are in red, negatives, 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 negative, negative, negatives, if there's any slight change and then they turn to green, you start leaping. Surprisingly, when it comes to negative, people start complaining. They withdraw all their income. No one wants to invest. Okay? And when the market turns to green, everyone becomes happy. Now they want to stock. Yet, by this time, the market is going to drop. You see? So, according to my simple explanation, I think you have seen that everyone should be yearning to invest when the coins are in negatives, in negatives, in negatives, in negatives. Actually, you should not be saying anything to your upline. Once you see that now it is time for red, just gather what you have and invest, because nothing is permanent in the trading. By today, I've seen someone is waking up, they want to start trading. Yet, now the chance has been lost. So, ladies and gentlemen, now, if you can agree with me that when we want to make money, the real time for us to make the money, that is when the market is blood in blood. Just type 1 if you have understood that concept, because that's the only concept. Even in other businesses, like even if it's the real estate, okay? If you are a real estate developer, you always want to buy when people have challenges, okay? I have my friends who are in that business, but they always tell me they want to so much to buy from those people who have faced challenges, because they just know it is a sure deal that they're going to buy cheaply. Okay? It is the same concept with our business. We need to know the good time for us to make the money. Ladies and gentlemen, the good time for us to make the money, that is when the coins are down. That is when the market is low. The moment, the day I understood that, I started enjoying this business. And even if you ask my sponsor, I've never complained to him that the market is low, because I know that when the market is low, if I'm having money, that is an opportunity for me to invest more, and I prepare for the harvesting time. But now, here people are doing it in the opposite way. They only want to invest when others are harvesting. Yet, crypto is different. Once the price goes up, it forces many people to sell. And once the people start selling, prices drops. And then the market goes down like that. I believe someone will have understood. Okay? And I don't think next time, if you have attended this training today, you come back at our groups and start complaining that God has provided you a good time to invest. You know, sometimes even God is laughing at us. Maybe I just think you always ask himself, but what do these people want? Okay. Yes, thank you, leader Odongo Daniel. For him, today has learned that red is not a challenge, but an opportunity. Yes, people, my friends, the one I'm working with, red is an opportunity to us. Red, can I repeat it for you? Red is an opportunity in crypto. Green, once you see green, you just know that you are late. You can make some, but you cannot be the same as someone who started with red and move with it until green. Okay, so let me proceed with my settings. Let me proceed with my settings. I believe now, even if you are new, you can understand what is the first buy any amount. Okay, with first buy any amount, it means the amount of money you would like to start with. The standard we are using, or the list we are using, it is 15. There is no maximum. And then we have this one, open position double. If you open the position double, whatever you are going to do, the robot will be multiplying it by 2. That's what. Okay. Before you open this button of open the double, you must confirm first that your money or your assets can double your settings. I think that one is done. Then let us talk about the margin calls. Our margin calls are 7. If you want to automate your robot, you can use 7. And then you can take your profit ratio as 1.3. Then take profit callback as 0.3. Okay? And so on. But let me talk about here my major talk want to be on this margin configuration. That's the biggest challenge we have. Okay. Remember, I told you, if you want to automate your robot, for you are saying, I'm busy, I don't have time always to come and set the coins, you should plan for this one. You should be planning for at least 47.2. If you count this, try to add. It is 27.2. So that means you can make your first call drop as 3.7, as 3.5, then multiply by 2. This is the Fibonacci. Okay. We have 2, 4. We use 2, 4, 8, 16. Someone may ask, why we double? Why we double? The reason why we double is to make sure that each time you buy again, you buy double what you bought, such that you can reduce your average cost closer to the current price. That's the essence. So that's why we use this 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 100, 128. When I talk about this, people may not understand, but here the robot Let me use this pen. Here, the robot is going to multiply 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, then 15. Now count and see how much do you need to automate your robot. If you want to automate your robot, this is what you need in your exchanger. Okay, someone can multiply for me and give us the answer. How much do you, if you are to, ladies and gentlemen, if you are to automate your robot, how much do you need at least to have in your exchanger? Just multiply for me this. Here, the first one, it is 2 times $15 plus 4 times 15 plus 8 times 15 plus 16 plus 15 plus 32 times 15 plus 64 times 15 plus 128 times 15. Let someone multiply for us and give us the answer. I'm waiting the answer. Let me see. Let me see whether someone has got the answer. Yes. I think this is the same person. Yes. Do you see? Hey, as people are giving me different answers. People are giving me different answers. Someone is saying you need to have at least 3,825. Another person is saying it is 880. I need them. I need more answers. I need more answers. I need more answers. Let me repeat for you. Where how to calculate. Let me repeat for you how to calculate. How to calculate times 2 times 15 plus 4 times 15 plus 8 times 15 plus 16 times 15 plus 32 times 15 plus 64 times 15 plus 128 plus times 15, then plus the first 15. You must mind about that one. Give us the answer. Just go on the chat and give us the answer. Just go on the chat and give us the answer. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what you need if you are to automate your robot and you are on the safe side. You have managed for over 47.2% drop. Let us see whether someone will. Yes. It is, someone is saying it is 3,585. Someone is saying 3,825. Someone is saying 3,825. Okay, now let us assume that we need around. Let us say that because people are giving me different answers. Okay, someone is saying it is 3,825. I think it is 3,285 is the right answer. Me, I've not added. It is you who are giving me the answer according. Someone is saying 379. Mathematics is not easy. Because people are giving me different answers. Now I cannot know. But now let us assume that we need 3,825. That's what you need, ladies and gentlemen. The moment now, since Tony has typed now like 2 times, let me take Tony's answer. Tony is saying we need 3,825 USDT. The moment you have that money, you can be in a position to automate your robot with 1 coin. That is 1 coin. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are new, before you complain that the person who introduced me to Royalq told me that Royalq can do everything for me, first go in your wallet and check and see whether you have 300, okay? 300, 825. If you have it, then just take a screenshot of this setting. Just take a screenshot of this setting, because that's what you need to automate your robot. This is what you need according to our leaders' guidance. They are the one who made this. That's what we need. Okay, let me share a screenshot, and maybe someone need to take a screenshot of the default settings. Okay, let me make a screenshot of the default settings. Okay, this is what you need. That's what you need. If you have that money, that's what you need. Every coin. Now, if you have 22 coins, then you need to multiply your money by 2 times. Those are the default settings you need. Okay, those are the default settings you need, ladies and gentlemen. Here, first call, the robot will buy when the coin drop by 3.5. Then next call will be at 4. Another call will be at 4.5. Another call will be at 5.2. Another call will be at 8. Another call will be at 10. Another call will be at 12. When you calculate this, you'll be having 47.2 call drop. So that's all. Let me hope that someone, you have understood how to automate your robot. Let me hope that someone, you have understood. Abdul is saying me that for him, he has just joined, and I repeat, sure, unless those who started at first, they support. If you started at first and you are saying I repeat, type 1. If you are supporting me to repeat for this guy, type 1, because to me it may not be fair. Next time he will say that they will repeat. Okay, someone is saying 0. Is not, people are not supporting. People have been here now like an hour. So if you have missed this, it is a stream live. We have what we call a stream live presentation. You can just visit our YouTube channel and then rewatch the video. Okay, I'll not repeat. If you have missed any point, just go on our YouTube channel. It's called Crypto Ambassador, and see what we have just covered. Okay, so that is it. And then next part, ladies and gentlemen, next part, that is where we are talking about the signals. Next part, that is where we talk about the signals. I see the hand up. I don't know whether someone is having something to say. Let me make Infinix Hot 10 the co-host, so that you can unmute yourself. Maybe you have a question. I don't want to proceed when someone has a question. Infinix, do you have a question?
Okay. No question I have.
All right, thank you. Now, next part, after having finished how to automate our robot, okay, then we can go to the other side, where every person we bring into the business can use it and make money. Because whether you have 10, whether you have 15, whether you have 100, whether you have 1,000, whether you have 10,000, this one is favorable for everyone. Okay, let us go now to the part that is favoring each person. And that is the signal side, where you just need to be, or you just need to have access to signals that are being given on the groups every single day. Okay, with this, you don't need to be an expert. You don't need to be an expert in signals. What you need to do is to be alert. Okay. Then second part, ladies and gentlemen, you don't need to be an expert. What you need to do is to keep yourself alert on the group. And this is our strategy that we are using to trade signals. Okay. It's called 3% 300 times strategy. Okay. So with this strategy, every person is given access to signals for free. If you get someone who says that you pay me this amount, I'll be giving you signals, just block that person. Because here, with the Crypto Ambassador, signals are given for free. We don't pay for them. Okay. And then, ladies and gentlemen, I've just told you, you just need to keep yourself available on the group where the signals will be dropped. Because there is no specific time. Some people, they always ask, tell me the time when the signals are given. There's no specific time. Even me, I've been here since 11 August 2021. I cannot tell you the real time when the signals will be produced. I cannot. But what I know, every single day, leaders are giving us signals to trade. So, ladies and gentlemen, you just need to know how to set these settings. That's what you need. And we always tell you that with our strategy, always never go below 4 margin calls. Okay? Never go below 4 margin calls. You must make sure you can trade at least with the 4 margin calls. Remember, now, sometimes people don't understand. Sometimes people don't understand the importance of margin calls. Margin calls are helping us to go out of the market very fast. Like if you have $10 and you enter the coin once, and like me, I'm having $50 and I divide my money into 4 margin calls, I can go out of the market very fast. That's why sometimes on the group, people come out and say, whenever people post their results, we tend to see people who are saying that, look at my coin, it's still in floating loss. Ladies and gentlemen, you need to understand that with trading, it is affected by timing and the money you are going to use. That means if you enter late, you also affect your signal. If you don't have money to buy with all margin calls, it will also affect the time you take for you to go out of the market. Okay? Let me first animate this person. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I will not spend much time. I will not spend much time on signals, though I'm going to go through the details that are usually given whenever we are going to trade any signal. Okay. First of all, they give us the name of the coin. They give us the name of the coin. So it is up to you now, once you see the signal, to go on your Royalq account and look for that given coin. They always give us the preset price. That's the price we should enter the coin at. And they always give us what we call take profit ratio in percentage. And then they give us what we call TP callback, and then the call drop. Now, I'm going to spend my time on call drop. Now, call drop is not constant. You should not say that each time the call drop is 3%. No, it depends. Remember, before this call is given, it is calculated through support and resistance lines. So when someone comes out and say, use call drop as 3%, that means there's a reason why. So what we need to do, how do we calculate the call drop? It is very simple. If you want to calculate call drop, any percentage given, just go on your calculator. You just need to go to your calculator. Like now, it has been 3. Our call drop has been 3. You just need to divide by 4. Always our standard margin calls are 4, but you can set 4 and above. Why do we say 4? At least you get a chance to buy more, because you never know. I've not told you here. Let me show you this. Let me show you this. I've not talked about it. The market is not always our friend. Okay? Why do we use margin calls? Why do we use margin calls? Someone may ask, why do we use margin calls? Let me show you this. Why do we need to use margin calls whenever we are trading? This is it. Okay? This is it. Mark this, ladies and gentlemen. Market is not your friend. Neither is it your enemy. So it is in between. That's why you use margin calls. Reason why market is neither my friend nor my enemy. Because it can either move up, down, or side trend. It can move straight in what we call a side trend. When it's not going down, it's not going down. When it's just there in the middle. So that's why you need to take action based on what we call indicators. And our leaders are so grateful. For them, they are doing all this work for us, and they gave us what we call call drop, where you just need to divide by the number of margin calls. If you have used our standard number, which is 4, you divide it by 4. If you have added yours, because for you may decide, me, I'm going to use 10 margin calls. Remember, it's all determined by the amount of money you are trading with. Okay? So I'm done with how to calculate margin calls. I'm done with all calculating margin calls. Let me see on the chat whether someone has understood how to calculate margin calls. If you have understood how to calculate margin, if you understood how to calculate call drop, yes, it is call drop. Just type. If you're given any, whether it is 1 or 2, 7, and so on, and now you are in a position to calculate your call drop. Remember your call drop, the answer you get, it is the one that you are going to use on the first call, second call, third call, and fourth call, and so on. The answer you have got. Okay. So if you have understood, just type for me 1. I'm about to end. If someone has understood this, even if I stop here, if someone has understood this, even if I stop here, right. So if you are still missing something, well and good, so many people have understood, you can just go on any person. I think they are always willing to share with others. They can take you slowly. Maybe for me, I'm too fast. Okay, thank you very much. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as I'm finishing, my presentation, Let us talk about this. Let us talk about this. Just look at this. If capital is not sufficient for full automation, trade with care and caution, protect capital. 2, grow capital by taking small and consistent profit over a period of time. If you don't have money, if you don't have 3,825 plus, trade with care and caution to protect your capital and to make sure you grow your capital by taking small percentage consistently. What I can assure you that over a period of time, you get that money and then you start enjoying that automation. So, ladies and gentlemen, use robotics to trade efficiently. That's what I can advise you. Always you should use Royalq to trade efficiently, because you have seen that every person is catered for. If you have capital, you can decide to do the both, or to go to automation, or to go to signals. But if someone is below that amount we have calculated, then for you, don't have a choice. Okay? For you, you don't have a choice. The only choice you have is to use signals. I believe I've been clear for today. You know, we cannot spend the whole day learning. We need to spare some time for making money and implement what we have learned. The market is surging now. It is good. If you have any money, just go on the on TradingView if you know how to use it, and look for a good coin. Someone is saying here, I'm a newbie here, and my question is, what should be my minimum startup capital to trade? This one is new, is asking what should be his minimum startup capital to trade. Now, there are two scenarios, Jonathan, Aban. There are two scenarios. How do you want to trade? Do you want to trade when the robot is in automation, when you don't do anything? Or you want to trade with the signals? If you want to trade signals, at least you should have $15. But remember, when you have 15, you will not be having margin calls. And we need 4 margin calls. So that means you need 17. No, you need 15 times 4 plus 15. That is the minimum. That should be the minimum amount you need to trade. 15 times 4 plus 15. Jonathan, that's the minimum. If you are going to use signals, but in case you want to use automation, you need 3,825 USDT. I believe my answer is okay. That is when you want to be on safe side. That is when someone want to be on a safe side. However, you can trade with your 15. You can trade with your 20. But there, just know that you are not on the safe side because you don't have margin calls. So let me go to another question. This is the Quizlimana. Eli is asking if you use that default settings in Royalq, can you trade it on a circle? With this one, I don't get it. Or it is always on one shot. I don't know whether for you have attended one session, but I have had 2 sessions where I've talked about how to trade in automation. Then 2, I've talked about how to trade in with the signals. With the signals, details are given together with the coin. Then, if you want to trade in a circle, I've given you the default settings. Then it's up to you to choose which one do you want to use. Then, is it possible to reduce take profit, trigger price? Yes, it is very possible. Actually, it is the best, because the more you take small, the more you come out of the market easily. Okay, if someone say, me, I want 3%, and for you, you say, I want 1%, the one with 1%, if all of you have used the same settings, you achieve yours faster. However, profit cannot be the same. So that is the personal decision you should take. Tendai, I'm not getting what you are. Is it possible to reduce take profit? Yes. You can reduce. I've told you that you can reduce. You just need to visit your coin, click on, if you had set before, then you need to first pause and click on trade setting and edit. Then after edit, come back and restart the coin. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been a nice audience. You have been a nice audience. Allow me to end here. Allow me to end here and take back the microphone, the person who was supposed to train us today. You cannot just end the Zoom like that. I know he's not in a good state, but at least one word for him is enough. And then we start our week. Otherwise, I just want to wish you a fruitful week. It is just starting. We have a potential of coming out of this week when you have made good money. The moment you focus on what you can control. May God bless you. Let us meet at the top.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mubiru Spirito, for the work well done. And thank you so much, everybody. I will not be able to add on today, but I want to thank you, sir, for the sharing you have shared with us. Usually what happens is that when you attend a training, you may not learn everything in one day. It is a continuous series, right? Maybe today you were able to learn that Royalq can be fully automated. That could be a lesson for today. You could still check out Royalq signals and presets that are onto our YouTube channel. Maybe let me try to share my screen just a little bit. You can still go to the YouTube channel. You come on YouTube here. All right, and you could just come on this area called Crypto Ambassadors. You just go to YouTube and write in the name at Crypto Ambassadors. At Crypto Ambassadors, and you can be able to find. So you go to YouTube. When you reach YouTube, then you write in this one at Crypto Ambassadors. It will open up. This is the YouTube channel, and when you reach here, you can go straight to what are you looking for. Okay, you can go to write in a topic, Royalq signals and presets. Okay, and that is what you want to master, how to set up signals. All right, you'll find these are all Royalq signals and presets. Okay, you'll find different videos, Royalq signals and presets, Okay. Okay, so you'll be able to learn, okay? All right, you'll be able to learn that, or you can directly get into the channel. You can directly get into the channel, come on lives. You'll find Royalq signals and presets, okay? There are Royalq robotic settings, Royalq signals and presets. So this is another video was done. Okay, you can go through Royalq signals and presets. Just a topic, Royalq signals and presets. Okay. When you go to Royalq signals and presets as a major topic, you'll find videos and presentations that have been done about Royalq signals and presets. You see, all these are Royalq signals and presets. So you learn how to divide your capital well. You learn how to, now this was done a month ago, okay? The challenge with most of the people, maybe you don't, okay, these are all, okay? You take off some time, okay? So that when the signal is sent, when the signal is sent, you know what you're supposed to do. So all those videos are available for you, right? Okay, I would like to, the market is surging because I think CZ moved about 1 billion, about 1 billion of BTC. I've been personally looking through the market where BTC was able to make over BTC. Okay, let me just get back for you guys here in the market a little bit. BTC hit $50,000 last night. Yeah, BTC USDC, this pair specifically, it hit $50,000 last night. Okay, some of you take crypto for granted. Can you see this? If you are able to open up, okay, let me see. Let me see if I could get a horizontal line or a horizontal ray. Just here in Binance. Yeah, this guy bought 1 billion of Bitcoin and BNB. He decided to transfer this to a native token last night, right? And I'll just draw. Yeah, sure. Let me increase the pixels a little bit. All right. I hope you see, guys. If I just go a little bit behind, you can be able to see that BTC was able to hit $50,000 last night. It was just a pair that we don't trade. We usually trade in the USDT market. Okay, so when you check on a BTC USDC pair, you find that Bitcoin was able to rise to over $50,000, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not so accurate, but I hope when I widen my screen, all of you can be able to see that if I may try to get off this, you're able to see that BTC was able to hit that price of $50,000, okay, last night. That is power of crypto. Okay, why have I shared this? I've shared this just to show you that you should not sell your coins at floating loss. Maybe when your trades are not winning now. Just understand to be patient a little bit. At the right time, the market will surge and all your profits will return bigger than what you expect. That said and done, I want to thank all different leaders who have been able to join today. Maybe I'll make sure I see if we'll be able to catch up by the end of this week. I think I'll be well to go. All right, I'll be well to go. And then we can be able to continue with our trainings as usual. But I'll be getting some backups from our different leaders who will be training us here and there. So please keep attending all our trainings. God bless you. Have a blessed week. And have a blessed week. Thank you.